David Brewster here with a new episode of 3 for All. This is 3 Rob Marcello Licks from 2018, and I posted a Danger Danger Chordplay episode a couple days ago, and I thought I'd follow that up with a Rob Marcello 3 for All, because Rob's a dynamite guitarist for sure. And I first became aware of him going to summer NAMM shows down in Nashville, Tennessee. And I think the first year he was playing in a Roland Boss, booth. And I heard him playing all the way across the convention center, and I thought, who is that? So I followed the shred and I found Rob at the booth just tearing it up. And it was phenomenal. I mean, his technique is just impeccable and flawless. But he was smiling and waving at people and throwing picks out to kids and stuff, and he was just eating it up. And I noticed that and I thought, man, who is this guy? And then later I actually found out who he was. So he may not be a household name, but trust me, Rob Marcello will melt your face off. So I have met Rob a couple times at those summer NAMM shows. It was very brief. I just kind of ran up and thanked him and told him he was a badass and I love watching you play. So it was really, just candid or just brief, introductions or whatever with him. But I didn't realize until much later that he's actually Kee Marcello's brother. So Rob Marcello and Kee Marcello are brothers. And Kee Marcello, famously from Europe, a bona fide badass guitarist, and so is Rob. So if you'd like to locate some albums and really hear Rob tear it up and shred his stuff, here's an image with 8 albums where you can find him playing guitar, and that includes a live album with Danger Danger and a studio album and some different groups and these kind of super groups that he's worked with. But definitely you can find Rob's music kind of hiding and floating around out there. The licks and ideas in this episode actually came from an Instagram post from 2018. And Rob's been posting, these shred videos of him playing solos and licks and stuff, some Racer X and different things. And just jamming, too. And just melting faces. I mean, his technique and his playing is so amazing. It's so clean and fast and smooth and everything. But we're actually going to be targeting some of his melodic arpeggio ideas. I noticed the solo where he was really strutting his stuff. And there was a ton of great arpeggio ideas. So here we go. All right, the first lick's this position shifting melodic phrase, and we're in D minor, and it's something like this. One more time. So we're in D minor, and he's basically grabbing the C note, bending that to D, releases it ever so slightly, and then bends it back to D with a little bit of vibrato. And then you're going to rake into this D note and then grab E and F right here on the high E string. And then you're going to basically position shift, this F up to A right there, like this. And then you're going to go back to this F with your index finger right there. And then, so when you get back to that F, you're going to do a hammer-on pull-off to that A with your pinky. Grab this D to A right there. You're going to grab this E and bend it up a half step to E. I'm sorry, bend the E up a half step to F. So really slow all the way through that lick. Right, one more time. Really expressive and melodic, and I love that phrase. It's really cool. Next up's a slip and slide melodic arpeggio phrase like this. One more time. So we're still in D minor. And he's basically starting on this A, sliding into B flat right there, and then he's grabbing this D minor arpeggio that lives right there. And then when you get up to that high A after that, right, so one more time right there with that slide into that D minor arpeggio. And then when you get to this A, slide up to that B flat and back. Go back to that F, grab this D to A, and then you're going to do this. So you're grabbing that A, grabbing that D, then you're moving that that D note up to E right there. Then you're going to bend that E to F again like we had in the previous lick. And then D to E. and then shift slide back to that F right there on the G string. So one more time all the way through it, kind of slow. Really tasty lick. Up next is a leapfrog melodic arpeggio idea, and we're still in D minor, and it looks and sounds like this. One more time. So right there, we're going to start on this E note. We're going to grab E, F, G, and then slide that to A on the G string. And then here's where the leapfrog comes in. So we're back in this D minor arpeggio that we had earlier, but we're doing this. So you're grabbing, you know, D, moving over to that A, and then F, and moving over to this D right there, like that. Grab that A note right there after that D, and then you're going to come down, and then kind of reminds me of Steve Vai a little bit there at the end, like that. But really slowly, one more time with the leapfrog kind of sequence. And then grab two of those G's right there, slide that all the way up to C, and then end on A right there. So all the way through it kind of slow. And it's pretty easy to get your fingers twisted around on this lick, and you do want to play it with a certain level of authority and drive, like this. You know, and it's got this kind of falling down the stairs, you know, feel with that sequence. But I really like that phrase, it's cool. Alright, here's a bonus lick from this footage, and it's a really cool melodic pedal point idea. So all you neoclassical metal and shred fans out there have something new to play with. This is really cool, like this. One more time. So we're in D minor, but we're actually playing over the A chord, like the 5 chord, A7. So it's the change, and kind of bringing out that D harmonic minor flavor. And it starts with this really interesting kind of cascading sequence right here. Like that. So it's really cool the way it's got this cascading sequence, and then it turns into a pedal point phrase. So right there, let's do the sequence first. And it's when you grab this B flat right there, that's when the pedal point starts, because you're doing this. And then like that. Or one more time, really slow right there. So you've got the sequence kind of cascading its way down. There's that B flat, so after that, that's where it turns into a pedal point right there. Right, like that. And then after that, you're grabbing what, that D flat, or C sharp, D, and that E, and then bending that up to F right there, a half step. So all the way through it, one more time, really slow. Really cool phrase. I love melodic pedal point ideas like that. So cool. Alright, that's going to wrap this episode of 3 for All with 3 Rob Marcello licks from 2018. And Rob is a dynamite, just amazing guitar player. And so is his brother, Kee Marcello. So I would love to see Kee and Rob cut an album together. You could call it Blood Brothers, and don't worry about singers or hit singles or anything. Just shred it up and just show the world what you can do. Because both these guys are dynamite players, and now I featured Rob and Kee, you know, in 3 for All episodes. So who knows? I might feature, more of their music in the future. Definitely Danger Danger has a lot of great stuff, hiding in their catalog of music too. So who knows? So anyway, leave some feedback and comments. Please subscribe to Nail Lessons, and I'll be back before you know with more content and material. Thank you.